that maybe I fried something, fuse, PCM, TCM maybe. Something's about to catch fire. Welcome back. Today we're gonna try and see if we can jumpstart a car that's completely dead, the dead battery, with one of these batteries from Milwaukee. We're gonna start with the smallest one. This is the 3.0. This is a little bigger, but it's a 2.0. And then we have an 8.0 and a 12.0. And I've got some wires that came with the inverter I just got, with the alligator clips, which is nice, and then a smaller set of wires for the smaller battery. Now, I always travel and I always keep a booster box with me, or at least one of these portable ones. This is pretty cool. This is the smaller one, and it will start, you know, anything, you know, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder. I think I even started at 8-cylinder with this if it's fully charged. Now, if that doesn't help, then I use this guy if I have that with me. But sometimes I end up at the auction and I don't have either one of these, but I do have my power tools with me at all times, pretty much. So I want to see if one of these batteries will start a car. We have a car here. This is a 2017 Ford Focus, and guess what? Yes, it does have transmission issues, like they all do, but they're minor issues. They can be fixed. We're gonna work on this later today. I'm gonna take the transmission out. We'll get to that later. But this battery is completely dead. I have a tester. This tester is pretty cool, actually. It's only 30 bucks or 35 bucks off Amazon, and I recommend everybody that has a Focus or any car to have one of these, because low voltage, low battery, dead battery actually kills the TCM in these Ford Focuses. So you don't want to chance that. So you want to test your battery. If you feel like your battery is a little weak, test it. If it's bad, replace it before you have to replace the TCM. This battery is so dead that it won't even power up, to show you guys that it's dead. So I wanted to see how much voltage it's got. It's got 0, I guess, because it doesn't even power on, and it is connected, positive and negative. Now all 4 batteries are completely charged to full. I just took them off the charger, every single one of these. So, and yes, these are a little bit older, but they're within like 6 months or so. These are basically brand new. I've only used them like once or twice. And yes, this car is completely dead. There's something interesting with this transmission I've never experienced before. This thing rolls in park, so something broke inside the transmission, I'm guessing, that it won't even put it in park or anything. Like, it just shifts, you know, with no key, nothing. Well, not anymore, see? That's weird. It was just shifting. You saw that. Okay, but it's completely dead. Nothing lights up, no power at all. So let's start jumping it. I'm going to leave the battery tester on here to see if anything lights up. So we're starting off with the smaller battery, completely charged. I'm gonna use these clips to connect positive and negative. Look at that. It powered on, showing 10.7 volts. That's wild. 10.7. Okay, let's see. This might be a shorter video than I thought. If this little battery right here starts the vehicle, I'm gonna be impressed. Let me put this negative on. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're showing 10.5 volts. This car was completely dead, and look at that. Let's see. Boom. Everything lights up. Everything lit up. Let's try to crank it. Nope, not enough. So yeah, so that's not enough. Okay, but at least everything lit up. So this gives me ideas, like if I'm at an auction or something and I want to see the mileage on the car, not even start it, but just to light the dash up, see if that works. I can use a little tiny battery from my Milwaukee little impact and just as long as I have 2 wires, I can power it on with no battery, and I'll be good, and I'll be able to see if the dash lights up and the mileage. Okay, so the first test proved that this little battery out of my little impact actually can power on the vehicle, and you can see the mileage. Now this is a 2.0 Ford Focus, so it has the 4-cylinder engine in it, but we'll see how this test goes. I do have my 6.2 F250 here at the house. What we'll do is maybe we'll disconnect the battery on that and see if we can use one of these bigger boys to start that beast. We'll see. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's move on to the second battery. Okay, battery number 2. Now keep in mind, guys, these are 18-volt batteries, so if this doesn't work, or if it does work, I don't recommend it either way. But if you're like stranded somewhere, this is why I want to do this test, to see if you can actually make this work. This might help someone out at some point. So we're connecting the battery number 2, and wow, it is showing 19 volts. And also keep in mind that this car right here is going to be worked on, so the transmission's probably fried, the TCMs might be fried already, so I'm not worried about frying anything because I have parts on hand and I can fix it. So showing 19 volts, let's see what this thing does. Okay, so dash lit up, we got power in here, all the lights come on. Wow, okay. Wow, it says no key detected. I think this is too much volts. Okay, that's not good. So now I'm kind of worried that maybe I fried something, fuse, PCM, TCM maybe. So I'm putting a regular booster box on this right now, just to see if this thing will start up still. Now this car before, it did start up, but it just didn't drive at all forward or back because it's having transmission problems. But let's see what happens. Okay, this is just my blue booster from Amazon, and it's fully charged. So we're showing 12.3 volts. Let's see if this thing still runs before we do another test. Okay, everything lit up. Now remember, with the second battery, the 2.0, it was saying that the key was not detected. So this is why I'm doing this test, to see if it'll still run. Alright, she still runs. So see how it's saying transmission fault right away. So yeah, we'll get to that in the next video, but right now we're just trying to see if we can get this thing started with one of the drill batteries from Milwaukee. Alright, let's move on to test number 3. Oh, look at that. This car came with a free CD. Okay, that 8.0 18-volt battery. Something's about to catch fire. We're gonna do a positive first, right here like so, and then the negative, showing 19.8 volts. Let's see what happens. Wow, I don't think this test is gonna be good. See, no key detected. It's too much volts. Too much volts. Well, we all know how this is gonna go. This is the 12.0 18-volt Milwaukee battery here, and it's just too much volts. But we're gonna do it anyways because that's what we do. We fry stuff and we fix it. Sometimes we fix it. So positive, negative, 19.8, 12.0 M18 battery. Let's do it. Okay. Everything lights up. Put the key in. This is trunk ajar. Nothing. Nothing. So this test was a fail. It's actually doing some crazy stuff. It's over voltage, so it's like trying to flicker everything. So I do not recommend hooking up a M18 battery to your 12 volt car. I really thought this would work. But luckily, I don't think I fried anything. So long story short, I don't recommend using M18 Milwaukee batteries of any size to jumpstart your car because it's too much volt. And luckily I didn't fry anything. I just confirmed again that it does run off just a 12 volt booster still, and it still starts. So I really thought that would work. Well, stay tuned for more videos like this and others later.